Yo, welcome back everybody. Today we have gameplay from Cthulhu, and it's what you expect out of Cthulhu, but with a modern twist. Dragons in, you look at Cthulhu and you go, alright, well, we can meme. We can go try to get some dragons early game, get one of those extra smugglers, get some extra health off of every one of your hero powers, level to the moon, look for Nicholena, etc, etc. It's dragons, right? It works really, really well with Cthulhu. But in modern year, in the modern gameplay, you don't always get what you're looking for, and games are super fast. Sometimes you have a lever, sometimes you have a couple people just die super early because they get stomped on by high rollers, and games just evolve in the tempo. And when you're strong mid-game, you have all of that synergy, putting a ton of stats on the board. All it takes is one or two little pivots. That's it. That's the game. Cthulhu, once again, capable of getting first? Say it ain't so. All right. Enjoy. Why is Ysera 0 armor? Because this. Ysera at all rating levels is actually a top 3 hero. That it is so streamlined and easy to play that it is good against weak opponents. Oh. All right, we're gonna push the button. I hate Ysera. Yeah, she's like all kinds of boring. She just kind of drops consistently as you're operating. I can't type. I'm just a... Ooh, all of the buffs on the Chroma Wing? Dude, we're the Cthulhu Whisperer of this game. The Cthulhu Whisperer. It's a dragon. I'm okay with staying down Tavern Tears as Cthulhu. Dragon hero power, level hero power? Buy, roll hero power? It's a good dragon? I mean, I love Skyfin. Who's a good Skyfin, but we don't cycle battle cries in this game, so like, it's not a good dragon. If anything, he's basically a 1-3 stat line dragon. He's probably one of the worst dragons. I think we look for pairs. And if we don't find one on 2 boards, then we level hero power. Seems like a reasonable play to me. They're okay, but I'd rather have a Chroma Wing, and I'd rather have a Smuggler by a lot. Skyfin's okay. Anything that pairs is good because we really need a triple in the middle of this game to have a chance to play for first. That's not Smuggler. These things are ass. It's a Chrome Wing. I think we take it. It's real close. Then we level by hero power, level hero power next 2 turns. Is ever wrong just leveling hero power? No, it's the other option. Those 2 lines are very similar in average power. We get to double buy hero power next board, but if they're not dragons, we're not buying them. So we put most of the time float 2 gold on that shop. So if we can buy an acceptable minion this turn, get a roll here and a free reroll to find 1 acceptable minion in the level, I think we come out ahead. Slightly. Very slightly. Any dragon is going to be considered an acceptable minion while leveling these next 2 turns. Obviously, the best hits being Smuggler, the triple on Chroma Wing, or the pair. But acceptable. And then we just pretty much level in hero power from that point. On 3, there are better minions that exist. Alright. Better than nothing. Instead of buying something that's completely terrible or rolling the board, we can just take the scout. It is a potential triple whenever we play it through for the 2 gold, or 3 gold if we get economy. Hi gamers, it's almost Friday. Fuck yeah, it is, dude. Today was such a long day. got the stream time, and I was like, hell yeah, life's good. As long as we push the button is involved, we good. Yeah, pretty much. Preferably not buffing the smuggler as much as we have, but that's fine, whatever. Just go right. This way. That was left. This way. Oh, it's mirror image on the screen. This way. Okay, it's better now. This way. I lied. They don't know directions. Units don't know what's up. This way. Alright. Does Smuggler work with Cthulhu buffs? Yep, every single one of them. Every individual buff, since it repeats every single time, gives an additional health if it's on a dragon. It zagged when it should have zigged? Oh my god. Which way zig, which way zag, guys? Is it left, right, left, or right, left, right? All I know is that it zigzagged better than that Stark kid did. Running anything but a straight line, bro! Do anything but what you're doing! Literally anything! Womp. Oh, shit. Old memes. Old and cold. This game could reticulate more spleens, if you ask me. Reticulating spleens. Still don't know what that means. But it's there. It's there on the startup menu. I'm dying. I mean, so was he. That was the point. Alright, well, at least it's a dragon. It ain't our triple. Alright, well, I think we're gonna have a permanent ghoul. Smuggle number 2. That sounds gross. Smuggling number 2. Oh. Seems acceptable. I still think we probably rock the ghoul the entire time. Oh well. Sure. Why not ball? Do you like Baroness? You want a little sludge in your life? I've seen Baroness live 3 or 4 times. I do like Baroness. Would I list them in my top 10 favorite bands or anything? Nah. But there's a time and a place for that kind of music. Yeah, that one. Hello, good day today? It feels hard, but yeah, we're doing okay. Not sure how we're doing okay, to be honest. I think we're just getting lucky. That our games are not really good games. They're just like barely alive in a lot of situations. This one was easy and this one was easy. The other ones have been very hard. This was Reno living at 1 health, hero powered on turn 10. It's crazy. No, we're not doing this. We're going up. It's time to go up. I'm going to start losing rounds real hard. But we're going to need to be able to buy the triple and hero power in the same turn, so we got to go to 5. Otherwise, we can just roll once or twice or whatever, find the triple, and we're just going to be stuck on that turn. 6 is pretty much it. List your favorite top 10 favorite bands. Just scroll down below the stream in the description, and I actually have it listed. I have a whole music section there because, like, I love music. Now, when it comes to stream's ambiance. It's not like the music that I typically would listen to. It's supposed to be background noise, right? For Diablo, it may change a little bit when we do some Diablo streaming, because it's going to be a lot more vibe and focus on the game for a little bit, then come back to talk in the chat in between runs or whatever, then vibe and focus on the game. Number 1, Avril Lavigne. Number 2, Plain White Tees. You forgot Nickelback, bro. Don't you dare shit on Nickelback. Take that back about the Nickelback. But just tell me so I don't have to try. Gojira. Between the Buried and Me. And I think Trivium was listed as number 3 at the time. I didn't list them in order, to be fair. I did list them kind of in order from the start. Like, you know, Gojira being my favorite band. But after that point, I just kind of went down different genres and went, yeah, I like this one and this one and this one too. Don't you dare BM Nickelback. They put the floor to what people would consider music. Yeah. Actually, don't hate Nickelback. I'm not a Nickelback hater. I just think it's super generic. Silver Side Up was a decent album. And after that point, my god, this game is so dumb. Maybe we should just pick Cthulhu from now on. Just push the button, play for tempo, take a top 3. Oh, turn 9 almost resulted in top 2. What a game that we play. Level to 6, look for triple. It's 1 turn later. Ah. 2 conceded? Yeah, for sure. Little faster, but like turn 12 being top 2 combat is not uncommon. This game could be top 1 or top 2 at 11 though. It's about a turn faster than it should be. If we choose to level, we're going to have to sell the ball probably. No way we're doing without the ghoul this game. We're going to start losing now. Over 7 turns now. I mean, we didn't say we're going to lose the early turns. We were strong until like turn 6. Then turn 7, 8, 9 were ones where we should start losing. Or being like competitive. Considering that we won barely on the last combat, you know? The turn before was a super weak guy. This guy right here. Those are the 2 turns we should be losing. Now we need to find Nadina to be strong again. Are your dogs big on TOYS? Well, the fact that I can't say the word probably gives away the answer. They have a TOY time in the evening where they get to choose their favorite thing out of the drawer. There's a drawer. You can kind of see it like right there over on that side. If I open it, there's all the things that they can play with. They get really excited. Chew on stuff, play with each other. They're good dogs. Oh, you lived. Chrono! It's almost worth playing. Probably not in this scenario. We got some time left in this game. Remember, it's still kind of Nadina or bust. We could cycle this for that. It's not really that great to hit this triple right now, though. This is more easy as a direction. Easier probably would be a better way to word that. More easier. You trigger my dogs too when you say it? Rip everybody with dogs that are sensitive to these words. Rip, rip, rip. They're good dogs, though. Boo. Chatty's big. And we get no value from Leroy because the ghoul killed it. The overkill pulled it down low and the ghoul killed it. Alright, fine. This is a beatable board, though. Battlemaster isn't insurmountable. We're gonna have a Manted. What's the card that buffs Taunt? Strong Shot? These aren't Nadina. We're Nadina. No, the other one. Well, she's gonna have to be more specific then. If somebody gives you an instant answer that answers the question, there's probably a problem with the question. No, that's not it. Alright, well, I'm gonna need some help. take our shot at it with our 2 dragons. I was going to sell this last board. Maybe it's just wrong. It's an extra adapt for Mantid too. It's just too late. It's the last board. We can't do it. Can't get out of the adapts too. Amusingly, we don't really need Ghoul against this guy. We may be dropping it. Good. Good. Good, cool. I see. Chance the Mantid lives. Okay, no chance the Mantid lives. No longer. We get a ghost round. His board seems super weak. I mean, there's just tempo boards, man. Like, it's only turn 12. When you get into those mid-game positions, like, the reason we go to top 3 so quickly is people bought things mid-game and didn't power level. If you don't power level, you don't get really good late-game boards. You're taking mid-game tempo, and if it forces everybody else out of the lobby, which is what this meta is, you have one person that typically high rolls and everybody else plays half of a board state, but you're strong earlier, which means you kick people out and you get good points. All right, we got this shit. It's coming home. Gallicos. Could be Pufferquill, though. Could be the Pufferquills, though. We could make use of Nadina still. Leroy, Mantid, Pufferquill. He's dependent on the shields and the Cyborg Drake. Yeah, for sure. Like, it's not a super weak board. It's kind of what we got last game with second with, right? Remember, we switched up a little bit at the end to put the poison on the board, but that second last game was a very similar board state. We had 2 Bronze Wardens in the mid game, a Cyborg Drake, and then just like miscellaneous shit around it. That's exactly what his board is. We're going scam. I mean, we can't win off stats, so like the options are play toward non-stat win conditions or concede. I prefer the not concede line. It's my favorite. We'll do that one. Must scam units though. I think BG's is meaningful limited by the Hearthstone engine. Design space wise, probably. In terms of what has been added to the game, there aren't major problems outside of like disconnecting, which is a problem. Just a slightly different problem. How do we want to do the end of this? A lot of shields, BB. And it is. Why play the game fair when you can play the game not fair? Looking like a dub to me. All right, well, tempo meta. Boards that win in this meta look a lot weaker than boards that win in other metas, because games just end so damn fast. Nobody's really playing toward the super late game stuff other than the people that are in the graveyard already. And then we're just casually limping up. Yeah, obviously we had some ghost impact in that game. But that game could have been top 2 on turn 11. And then Chrono's just a problem card. Let's be real. This thing at the end of the game just allows you to take any board that's wide in like 30-30s or whatever and open up board space to put whatever else you want on the board around it. Cthulhu OP. Yeah, I mean, Cthulhu coasted to a top 3. But this card is just a problem.